Every day, we are bombarded with influences. This can include media, technology, our environment, the press, our peers, the news, and much, much more. For teenagers, a main influence for them is that of peer pressure. What is peer pressure? What are the types of peer pressure? And most importantly, how do you resist it? All these questions can be answered in today's episode of So You Think You Are Healthy.
Hello, my name is Isabella Negretti, and I'll be your host for tonight. Tonight's topic is the influence of peer pressure. We'll discuss the different elements of this topic and talk to teenagers who experience peer pressure firsthand every day. So, first of all, what exactly is peer pressure? Peer pressure is the influence that people of similar age or status place on each other to behave in a certain way. So, what makes peer pressure so strong? Why are people compelled to give into it? Let's talk to high school student Jacob for more information.
I think one of the main reasons people give in to peer pressure is because it's usually in a group setting where multiple people are doing it, and if lots of people are doing it, it's fun for them, so why wouldn't it be fun for you? And if it's not in a group situation, it's usually with a good friend, and if you're close friends with them, they like it, and usually you share interests with them, so if they like it, why wouldn't you like it?
So, as Jacob said, when it seems like everybody is doing something, there is that pressure to behave in the same way in order to fit in. The key to overcoming peer pressure is to recognize the types of this influence. Peer pressure can be either positive or negative. Negative peer pressure is influence from peers to behave in a way that is not responsible. Let's look to another high school student, Lore, for some more examples.
Okay. Some examples of negative influences are influencing others to do drugs or alcohol, or making people do things that they don't necessarily want to, and making them feel bad about their decisions.
So as Lore said, those are some examples of negative peer pressure. But peer pressure can also be positive. Positive peer pressure is influence from peers to behave in a responsible way. Let's talk to another high school student, Jarrett, for more.
So some good examples of good peer pressure are having friends that exercise, and if you have friends that exercise, then you'll be pressured into exercising more, which can cause a healthy influence on you. Another example of healthy peer pressure or good peer pressure is having friends that get good grades, because then you're pressured into getting better grades, which can be a better influence on you for the long run and getting into a good college and job and all that. And then another good example is eating healthy. Sorry, no, I didn't say that. Eating healthy is a great peer pressure to give as well to take from friends, because then you're more pressured into eating like vegetables and fruits, which can all around help all your other aspects of your life, and so that would help you become a better, well-rounded person.
Exactly as Jarrett said. So now that we know the types of peer pressure, how do we overcome it? We can use something called resistance skills. These include 8 main methods. You can say no with self-confidence. This includes making eye contact. 2. Give reasons for saying no as a backup for your response. 3. Repeat your no several times, which makes your response more convincing. 4. Use nonverbal behavior to match verbal behavior. This includes using body language in your response. 5. Avoid situations in which there will be pressure to make wrong decisions. This includes thinking ahead and knowing whether a situation will include peer pressure. 6. Avoid people who make wrong decisions, like the saying, "You are the company you keep." 7. Resist pressure to engage in illegal behavior. This is your responsibility as a responsible citizen. 8. Influence others to make responsible decisions. Be a positive role model and be known for being responsible. All of these are effective ways to control and handle peer pressure. Peer pressure can be stressful and difficult at times, but if you are health literate and know its features, you can overcome any challenge. Make decisions that demonstrate good character and responsibility. Well, that's all for tonight, folks. Thank you so much for joining me in our discussion of the influence of peer pressure. Let this video be a motivation for you to go out and research this topic, or talk to an elder for wisdom. The fun doesn't have to stop here. Good night, folks, and thank you again for joining me on So You Think You Are Healthy.